This morning we're going shelling on Siesta Key. Come with us. So this is what shelling looks like. It doesn't look like a shell store that you just happened upon. There'll be a lot of average shells, and you have to learn to recognize the treasures among them. You'd be amazed at what you find. So come with us today. So when you're shelling, look for clusters of shells. And then, like in this one, this is one of my favorites. This is an olive shell. They look like you just bought them at the shell store. They're all nice and they look like they were varnished. They're beautiful. They're some of my favorites. And there's another one in here that I like. Where did it go? Here it is. This is a Spiny Jewel Box. I think these are so cute. Very often they're attached to the other side and it looks like a giant clam in miniature. So see, even in the midst of a group of shells that are kind of unremarkable, you can find the ones that are real treasures. So this little shell right here, I believe is a type of a Murex. This is really pretty. It's perfect.
Wow.
Sweet. Yeah. So this one is a really perfect auger. I learned a while ago not to take these home because a lot of times there's tiny little hermit crabs in there and you don't see them when you look in the opening, but then you get them home and you put them on your kitchen counter to dry, and later in the day you find all these little legs sticking out, these little dead crabs, and you feel horrible. So I just don't bring augers home. But isn't it pretty? This one is a shark's eye. This is a small one. Very often they still have the animal hiding in there, so I don't like to take them home because then they die and then they come out on your kitchen counter, so I tend to leave these behind. This is one of my favorites, the Venus Sunray. This is a rather small one. It still has both sides to it. Oops, and the animal's still in there, but it's dead. So anyway, these can get up to 5 or 6 inches wide, and they're really, really pretty. There's quite a variety of shells in here. You can see the figs that I just pointed out and these nice white clams. This is a fighting conch, but it's broken. Some days you find them all up and down the beach. Perfect specimens. This one is a very small whelk, and it's almost perfect if you look from the back. They get very, very large, even up to a foot or so. This is a small one, not in good shape, but there it is. This one is a horse conch. I love these. I almost never find them. This one is encrusted with barnacles. I found several over the years that are between a foot and maybe 16 inches tall with the animals still alive in them. They're bright orange. I have photographs of those. But this is a nice little horse conch. I would take it except that it's all encrusted with barnacles and I'm not crazy about that.
So give us some tips about shelling. Like, is there a good time of day, a perfect time of day to go shelling?
Actually, always low tide is a wonderful time. It's always the best time. to go shelling. Favorite time. Low tide after a storm is wonderful. So you can get these nice little tide apps on your phone that will let you know day to day when the lowest tide is, and you'll also know the weather, so you can really put together some great shelling times.
Well, we're here early in the morning. Is morning better than evening?
Not necessarily, no. It's really not about morning or evening, but actually evening is after everyone else has picked them over all day long. So first thing in the morning, my favorite is low tide right at dawn, because then you got the best shot at getting out there and getting the best shells before everyone else does. So.
Okay. What about beaches? We're at Siesta Key.
Yeah.
Is this your favorite beach? We got like 7 beaches, so.
Yeah, we do. Actually, for shelling, it's my favorite beach, because really on Siesta Key, a bad day of shelling is a good day anywhere else. It's really amazing here. Another olive.
Oh, it's a little baby olive.
Yeah, so this is a baby olive, just in the surf, just about a ½ inch deep, but there it was, just floating along in the surf. So you get a trained eye after a while. I love these, so I can spot them anywhere, and I have quite a collection of olives. So today what we're finding are really small but very nice specimens, but other days I have found some really big ones. So there's an average morning shelling on Siesta Key. See you next time.